Hey everyone, it's Skylar. Welcome back to my channel. We're on to vlog 96. We are going to discuss stuff about weddings and stuff like that, like dream weddings versus reality wedding and stuff around that nature. Alright, even though this is the 6th time I'm filming this vlog, this video, whatever, I'll just give you a quick backstory and then I'll tell you my dream versus reality. I was originally supposed to have got married on the 10th of December 2016, and then I originally wanted about 12, 15 bridesmaids, then it got down to 6, and then it went down to 2, and now there's none. And then it wasn't just one person, there was about 15 people that wanted to dictate my wedding and say, you have to do it this way, you have to do it that way, you have to wear this colour, you have to do that way, you have to eat that food, you have to do this food, you have to dance to this, you have to dance to that, you have to wear that dress, you have to wear them shoes, we have to wear these dresses, we have to wear these shoes. The groom's wearing black, you're not getting married in a castle, you're not getting married in a registry office, you're getting married there, you're getting married there, you're getting married there. We all want free drinks, we want this, we want that. So, in the end, I said to Peter, don't want to get married. And he went, why? I went, you know why? There's fucking too many people, excuse my language, and I don't usually swear, but that's how it gets me. Too many people were dictating how I run my wedding. Too many people were harassing me, saying to me that we're going to come to your wedding in a trackie, we're even going to come to your wedding and ruin your day, we're not going to be around, you're not going to be around to see your wedding day, we're gonna, if you decide to get married again, we're gonna wreck your day, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna make sure your life is a living hell. Sorry, I do this because I'm really nervous and anxious, which I have been feeling lately, but that's for another time. So we decided to cancel the wedding, and now my thoughts are on other things. Like, we've decided, like, at the end of the day, somebody's telling us not to get married. Look, we're not going to get married, and at the end of the day, it's their loss, not ours. Like, I know that I don't like weddings, I don't like funerals. And my partner says, well, Pedro, he says, oh, I don't like wedding cake, so the sort of feeling's mutual. But anyway, to get into this vlog, which isn't too bad because it was only 3 minutes odd, so not as long as like 10 minutes for the last video that I put away. Dream wedding. Right, my dream wedding, and then we'll talk about what will probably be reality, if there is ever a reality. Dream wedding, we'll start with venue. Venue would be either on a beach, in a hotel, or in a castle. Dress, dream, ivory dress, but as long as it suits me. Headwear, dream tiara. So, to look like a princess. Shoes. Oh, on the dress as well. I don't like too much bling. That would be my dream. Shoes. I do like the colour blue, but I also like the colour silver, so it wouldn't matter whether I had blue shoes or silver shoes. But I want them so I can, a nice heel so I can walk around in them. Jewellery, what would I wear for the wedding? Like dream wise, nice pair of Swarovski crystal earrings. It doesn't matter whether they're stud or a little hoop. A nice crystal and pearl necklace, pearl bracelet or Swarovski crystal bracelet. Swarovski. A pearl and crystal watch. Ring wise, not really bothered. I just as long as it'll suit me. My ideal colour on the dream would be a grey suit, silver waistcoat with a blue tie, black or grey shoes with grey or navy socks. Wedding favours, dream. I know this has probably never been done before, but I'd love to give everybody a piece of soap in a favour box and some sweets. Like at the wedding itself, like a wedding song. I don't know, because like there's a couple of songs that I'd like as a wedding song, but I don't want a typical do 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 sort of song to go down the aisle. So I don't know. We'll see. Let me think. When you do the vows, my dream, to be honest, I don't want to do my own vows, but I would like a nice poem said. That would be my dream. Hopefully my dream would also that I get kissed and then we say you are man and wife, and I'll probably get upset. Like this is like in my dream, and I'd get kissed the bride, then we walk from the aisle to a nice calming music, or even to the sounds of the sea, whatever. Dream wise, like reception, I'd like to sit down for a little bit, make sure people are sat down and stuff. 3-course meal, then a buffet is my dream. First dance, I'll get onto bridesmaid dresses in a minute. First dance would be, oh, do you know what? My dream would be actually to someone sing a song that's personal to like you and the groom, and to get someone that's personal to you to sing it. That would be my dream. But I would also, this is how different I want my wedding to be. I want all my songs being from soundtracks to movies, or songs that as a couple, that they mean something to you, that they were from your childhood or stuff like that, that remind you of good times. Because you don't want, this is how I see like my dream wedding to be. I want it to be around all nice people, no negative people and stuff like that, just to enjoy the day, to know that this is my day, well, our day, the bride and groom, and we're happy, and it shouldn't matter what anybody else thinks or anybody else does. It should be what the bride and groom wants. So, but ideally, I'd like to have a first dance. This is like a dream with as man and wife. Then, if you've got children, right? Because a lot of people would like do their first dance and have people all together. Well, I don't want that. I would love to just have me and Peter. We all dance on we dance on our own with Tori singing, and the people like just stand around and then like everyone else can dance to songs, and then a while later the DJ will say, can the groom and the daughter of the bride, in my case it'll be daughter because I've got a daughter, can the groom and daughter of the bride share their first dance together, and it's a song that's to them, and then the mother and daughter do like, I'd say the father and daughter do like another like slow dance, and then a mother and daughter could do like if it's like a bit young and hippo, like young and hip. I wish I was young and hip. But anyway, my ideal dance would be a bit more up tempo, and especially because I have this little bit of confidence now because I've lost a lot of weight and stuff like that, and to be able to like people to say, wow, she's such and such an age and she moves like such and such, I would feel like really, really great. So anyway, we'll speak of food. Food, ideal 3-course. I don't know, dream 3-course. Starters. I'd like a soup, but then I'd like salmon mousse and quail eggs and caviar and stuff like that, sort of mad and way over top, because that's how dreams are meant to be. And then for main course, I'd like a chicken or a hot roast, and then like a load of desserts. This is what I'd like. I like a load of desserts piled out on the table, like whether there's lemon, white chocolate, Belgian chocolate, raspberry parfait, creme brulee, stuff like that. And you go up and you just go like, oh, I'll just have that one, and can I come back for another one in a minute? And you can go to your table, eat that, take your time eating that, and then you could go, oh well, I fancy that Belgian chocolate one, and you can go back over and you can have one, and you go back to your table and eat it. That would be just so amazing if like if dreams do come true. So that's food. Wedding cake. My ideal wedding cake would be a 3-tier wedding cake with cream and chocolate, strawberry sponge, gluten-free of course, with me on the top, dressed as a kimono. If you guys don't know, I'm obsessed. I love the country Japan. I love the kimono. I love the language. I love the movies. I love the whole way of life. I mean, Tokyo alone is, if you think New York is supposed to be bad, Tokyo is like 10 times worse. But I would love to just spend a week just to see what the country's like. That is like, it's like, that's on my bucket list. So anyway, so I would be on the top of the cake with a katana and a kimono, getting ready for battle, and then at the bottom would be Peter dressed up in like a suit like Al Capone with one of them Tommy guns, pointing his gun up at me, and I'm pointing my sword down at him, and like, that's what I'd like. That's like my dream wedding cake. Oh, don't know. Talk about music. DJ. Would I have a DJ or would I have like a band? I don't know. If the band can do all the songs that I really would like to have done, then yeah, a band. But I'd settle for a DJ. But what I'd do, dream DJ, I'd probably have. I would love to have like DJ Martin or DJ Monica X or who else? Calvin Harris or like Armand Van Helden or what's the other one? Can't remember his name, but done the remake to Castles in the Sky. I think it's Ian Sutton or Sash or like one of them DJs from back in like the late 90s, and just have him or her on the stage and playing our songs. That would be great. Table decorations, I'd like feathers. Oh, just my back. Just wanted to get that kink out my back. Preferably feathers, but I wouldn't mind some fresh flowers to give that smell, a nice smell in the room. And ideally, I would like a table with 3 people, and then like the top table, and then I would have 3 or 4 tables, 5 at the most, square or round, and have, what's that? It's not. It's just the wall, the paint. What was I saying? Yeah, 3, 4, 5 round tables with nice spectrum of colour in the flowers, and have all the people around with the champagne glasses up in the air, talking about us and saying all great things about us, like going to Skylar and Peter and hip hip hooray and blah blah blah. And then like I'd have all like little crystals around the table, so it's a bit like blinged up, and then little like film boards with like the place mat with all the names on, and then the tables would have like themes, and like say like one theme would be the Neon Demon table, another one would be an Adam Chaplin table, another one would be a Going Off Big Time table, another one would be a Midnight Express one, Popeye one, A Nightmare on Elm Street, No One Lives, Cannibal Holocaust. Just an example of like sort of films, like even gaudy films or comedies like Caddyshack and Groundhog Day, Scrooged, if you're having a Christmas themed wedding. So yeah, that is like sort of dream. Just thinking what else, like tablecloths. I'd like white, so they're clean and fresh as a daisy. Oh yeah, and I might would like a candlestick put on our table. And then, like, getting on to speeches, my ideal dream of speeches would be having, obviously, my daughter doing a speech for myself and Peter. And then I'd say, like, a couple of little words, that's about it. But just mainly, like, just like little things, like whether there's like favours on the table, whether the cutlery's clean and stuff like that, like the dance floor's lit up, or you've got Mr. and Mrs. and like, or like a little board that you come into wherever you are, whether it's like a castle or whatever theme. It's just like we would like you to welcome you all to Mr. and Mrs. blah blah blah's wedding, blah 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 blah, and to thank you all that you've come and stuff like that. And then it'd be so sweet. So yeah, like, oh yeah, last but not least, one more thing before we finish. We're on to 21 minutes. But that's what happens when you do vlogs sometimes. You go overboard. Speaking of bridesmaid dresses, my ideal sort of bridesmaid dress. This is going to sound mad, but I would love, say, like, if you've got like your daughter and then like all the bridesmaids, I'd love like your child to be a miniature version of you, but you have something like extra special. So like it was like extra special bling on your dress. Ears is just like tapered down to what she like for her frame and for her age, and so it looks good. And then for the bridesmaids, my dream would be a rainbow of colours. Like, you know, like in a, like if you get like a Lush bath bomb and it has like a rainbow of colours, where I would want 7 bridesmaids to represent the colours of the rainbow. But that's just me, but that's my dream. And they all have the footwear matching, and everything be like sort of like matching the dress and the shoes and the bag, same person. And yeah, oh yeah, speaking of bag on the brides, I don't know, people have had like clutch bags on their wedding day. I would actually like to just have like a little handheld bag with a little bit of crystal on it, and it's there. You've got hold of it for the rest of the day, and it's just so sweet. That's what I'd want. And oh yeah, I forgot one other thing. Photographers. Well, to be honest, over like photographers, and we'll speak about the video, the last part. Like photographers, like I think that'd be like, I know it like add a bit of class to the wedding and all that. I just think everybody should have a roll of film or whatever, like a disposable camera, one on each of the tables, whether you've got 20 guests, 50 guests. They take their own set of pictures, and then like the bride and groom, they have like a digital camera and they can take all their pictures and stuff like that, which is like so nice. And then that's like the dream. That's what I'd like. And then videoing. Now this is my dream. Now I don't know if I could do it. Like, I'd love to video my day, like, and then do, but also like have like a separate video for like my YouTube channel. So like I know like people have filmed like their births and stuff like that. I would love, that's my dream, because with the whole YouTube thing, it's helped me out so much. I'd love to film my wedding day and just to give back to you guys, and just to say, look, thank you very much, you've given me all this confidence, and look at me now, it's my wedding day, and I want you to sort of share the day with me, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I am. So yeah, But like in reality, I don't know if I'm gonna get these things, because sometimes you can only just dream. Like, it's not like you're gonna get these things in reality. Like, I'd love to have a wedding. I would seriously love to have a dream wedding with remotely them things that I've had. But to be honest, I don't know if I want to get married. Like, as much as I love Pedro so much, I don't know if I want to get married. And this has got nothing to do with Pedro. It's to do with the people that's tried to ruin the wedding. Like, if I can easily get stressed, this is the point I'm going to take at the end, right? If I can easily get stressed out with the fact that people ruin the wedding, with people that's ruined my wedding, and I haven't had I'm not getting married, then how could I be able to cope with having a wedding, my dream wedding, wherever it'll be? That's the point that I've got to try and get out of. Can I not get stressed out enough to have my dream wedding? Because I want to have my dream wedding. I want to be able to get married. It's the stress that people put me through. And it's my fault really as well, because I easily get stressed, and I listen to all these bullshitting things and have things in my head that people are gonna ruin my day and stuff like that, and I shouldn't be like that. So I'm just gonna end it there, because like, I do want to get married, but it's the stress of preparing a wedding. So I'm just gonna end it there, because I know if I ever do get married, I wouldn't be able to do it myself. So if I ever do get married, the best thing to go forward is to have a wedding planner. So that would probably be one reality for me that probably would work, is if I ever did get married, even though I'll be stressed and all sorts of the bullshit, I'd have a wedding planner. That's what I'd want. That would be the ultimate dream thing in the whole wide world. If I ever did get married, I would hire a wedding planner to put all my dreams to action. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Like, it wasn't easy for me to talk about my wedding and situation, like talk about what I want in my dream and what's happening in reality. Like, yeah, maybe one day I would have the wedding of my dreams, but for now we will see. So of course, stay gory, have unpleasant dreams, and I hope you do enjoy the vlog. And it doesn't matter what anybody else says, this is my dream. This is something that I want, and I would love to one day be able to have a wedding of my dreams, and just to show Tori, look, there's your mum. She's gonna have a wedding, and I hope that you're proud of her. That's it. That's all I need to say. Bye bye.